Well, first intern checked in. Time to lock another casualty. Success story.
Booted up in a white lab coat, wires buzzing with the static chip. Code in my soul and jazz in my chip. Blueprint madness on a microchip trip. Sparks on the floor, now the lab wants more. Richard stop pedal kicks down the door. Logic's a mess, chaos is best. Let's make some swing while we make a mess. Big swing energy, steam and rhythm from a mad machine. Big swing energy, test tubes hum to the beat so clean. Big swing, brace for delight, replace smoke alarms with party lights. Big swing energy, science jazz and a boom so bright. I once made a trombone that launched grenades, taught robots to jitterbug and power grade shades. They said unhinged, but I said fun. Now my saxophone shoots lasers, run. Torque in the groove, got no need to prove. Every dance floor's just a test and move. Warning unbound, no breaks, no ground. I coded joy and turned up the sound. Big swing energy, press play then duck and scream. Big swing energy, spill jazz in the mainframe beam. Big swing, lighting and spice, pipes burst open but it feels so nice. Big swing energy, this is your final safety heist. Gatsby's ghost in a server rack. Jazz age hacked and there's no way back. Blueprints blaze with a glitchy grin. Now let the mayhem swing again. Big swing energy, I built this beat with a wrench and sound. Big swing energy, now the stage explodes with class. Big swing, Richard's delight, steam jets fire and I take flight. Big swing energy, mic drops into the night. witches glow and super mutants hang. There's a crew on the airwaves, they're a real gang. Sal's on the news with a suit and a grin to tell you what happened in the wasteland again. Squirrel! Squirrels forecasting with nuclear flare. Says iron storms are why you lost your hair. Little sis in the booth with the buttons and says to keeps the mics alive and kicks radioactive butts. Our talk show is flying high, throwing signal into the sky. Stands our host trying not to snap, pulling squirrel from another tribe. It's the Wasteland Weekly, nuclear news right now. So tune that dial and hold on tight, broadcasting chaos every single night. Every single It's the Wasteland Weekly. The Wasteland Weekly.
I love surprises. Good evening, everybody. It is so good. Did I just say good evening? I should say good afternoon. Depends on where you are in the world, though. Sis, how are you? Welcome in. Ben, so good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mariko, welcome. Walt, it is so good to see you. Welcome in. Hope everybody is having an awesome Tuesday so far. Gonna be another big design day for us, fam. I will be up on camera here in just a second. We have more scenes to create at the very first week of November. Going to be taking a week off camera, but I will be working very hard, putting in the next layer in for the live streams, which we're calling Creative Free Flow. Did I say Free Flow? Wow, it's going to be one of those days, fam. Buckle in. Buckle in. Let me get myself up on camera. Again, fam, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lots of design work on tap today. If it's evening already, you know what? You know what? Somewhere it is evening.
Subscription confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
Not for Jared, though. Not for Jared. Oh my gosh, Jared, thank you so much. By the way, where are we at? 65 months. Olies, holy molies. Get your holes blessed. That's almost like a whole lot of months. Yes, it is. That is a whole lot of months. Oli, how are you? It is good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Fam, because of the storms blowing through in this area, yes, these glasses are on, not just because they help me see better, but because migraines, which I have actually managed to avoid since that really bad one last week. I've been very fortunate. Sunday started out not too hot either. Got that fixed up in a hurry. Oh, it did get cold quick. We experienced that on this side of the country too, sis. Indeed. Indeed. Jaron coming in, 65 months. That's almost like a lot of months. Yes, it is. Only 4 short, Jaron. What are we going to do in 4 months? I'll tell you this much. You're buying dinner, though. But yes, across the country, says the weather changed in a big hurry. In a big hurry. We were cold here too, for sure. For sure. Fam, by the way, just a quick survey. My voice balance with the, this is because these are the new settings. My voice balance with the music is all still good. That's right, Jaron. That's right. And I will not spit out my coffee. Unless I'm choking on my coffee, well, then all bets are off. I gave you a streak show like never before. Full back brace included. Ooh. Indeed. Wait a minute. Let me look down here because it doesn't pop up in my main chat. So let me see. Anybody want to see me streak in a back brace? I paused the music to tell you simply, no. We love you, but no. Nobody wants to see you. I'll tell you what. People want to see you streak in a back brace as much as they want to see me on a beach in a mankini. Trust me, they don't. We've had this conversation already. Oli, learn from my mistakes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh, man. There we go. Yes. And that's what I was thinking of, Ben. It's evening in the UK, everybody. It's evening in the UK. Fam, we're going to have a really fun, very chill day. Doing more planning for Creative Free Flow. Again, it's going to be coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm very excited for this, fam. Between yesterday and today, by the way, 2 albums are already mastered for the radio show and member benefits that are going to be coming up. More coming up on that very soon. Like announcement probably this week. I have a little hype announcement that I'm going to drop on everybody to let everybody know what's coming before we actually drop it on you at the beginning of November. We're going to have fun with this, fam. I think most would prefer I not be in a back brace at all. Yes. We can start there. But see, Oli, my thought process was you're already in a back brace. Why would we make that worse? Jared, indeed. Indeed. Now we need a vinyl press. Yes. That can be our next thing. Hey, I can at least burn CDs. CDs are almost retro now, right? Just scroll it up real quick to keep an eye on it. Yes. Yep. See? Rico agrees. CDs are retro. They are retro, actually, now. Ironically, CDs were made from pretty much the same material as vinyl records. And worked on actually similar technology, just used a laser instead of a needle. For the longest time, I did not know that. I learned that actually just within the last few years. I was like, really? I never really questioned it either. All that mattered to me, honestly, was that it worked and that I got my music. I was interested in other technical aspects like mixing, things like that, but never really the science of it. I thought that was really cool, actually.
Now he's on his back in a pile of debris. Squirrel grinning, saying, "Hold this for me."
Ah, Ben, same here. Same here. Rico, you still have your laser disc. Well, then. I haven't seen one of those in a while. At the time, those were fantastic. Hard to come by movies for them because they were just trying to get going with it and all that. It unfortunately didn't really catch on, but.
No warning, no prep, just a big bad buzz.
Now, Rico, what makes you say that? Was there a higher quality standard or? Oh, Twister. Twister and Evita. Laserdisc hunting is really a big thing. It was really a big thing again. I did not know that. Yeah, mini discs were the same, Ben. I remember those. I thought that was going to become a real format. I thought that format was actually going to take off. But once they had the MP3 format in place, a lot of things were able to change. Now it wasn't about putting an album on a little cartridge or something like that. Now you could just download it and drop it onto a device. All the expense of all the physical mediums and all that was gone. The reason why vinyl and all that has made a comeback, it's the tactile experience. It's being able to hold the album in your hands with full album art. Put it up on a shelf, have an actual collection with it. I get it. I absolutely get it. I had a massive CD collection for a very, very, very long time. So I understand. But even for me, it got to the point where every single song, and I mean every one, I could have digitally, plus a whole bunch of other versions of those songs I never had access to before. All via online. So I was like, well, onward and upward, I guess. Even a lot of mixing software and all that now runs on MP3s and everything, so. But there is nothing like the tactile experience. I actually, at one point in my life, actually had in my possession a white Billy Idol White Wedding album. When they printed it on white vinyl, basically. Oh, it was so cool. It was so cool. I ended up giving it to my sister. I should say more specifically back to her for safekeeping. It was originally hers to begin with.
HR will overlook your crimes this time.
And Princess, how are you? Welcome in. It is good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nothing like making a custom mini disc. Oh, EDM on vinyl? Oh my gosh, yes, sis. Tons. They never really abandoned vinyl at all. For people that want to mix by hand and all that still, oh, absolutely. And that's still a really big thing. Really big thing. Hundreds and hundreds of them. Ended up with, let's see, not now. Oh, yeah. Oh, you want some breakbeat vinyl? It's out there. It's out there. Princess, how are you? Again, welcome in. It is good to see you, fam. We're going to be working on the overlays that we're going to be installing in just a couple of weeks. For those of you that haven't heard the announcements yet, I am going to be taking the first week of November, just the first week, off camera. It's not a vacation. I will be working, but just like I did back in August, I'm going to throw another layer down on the live streams. We're going to get more work done on the website. It's going to be a very dedicated work week. We're going to get the members' extended benefits installed. Hopefully get some more things installed on the live stream as well in terms of layering in the next level of alerts. When we come back, the main task or our main focus for a little bit is going to be
activated. Please remain seated. Emotion levels may rise unexpectedly.
It's going to be to start working on all the member benefits live. So just like we did for Felly, everybody else is going to get those too. Again, fam, and announcements are coming. I will let you know when, because there's a survey I need you to all fill out for me if you would. So when I do your benefits, I set them up the right way for you, the way you'd like them to be set up. We're going to get things a lot more personalized for everybody. And everybody, thank you so much again for the hype train. I really appreciate it. All right, Jared, thank you so much. Thank you for the work, Lurk. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, what, sis? Did you actually look up how much is on vinyl? Tons. If that's what you're referring to. It says if we hit level 2 hype train, there's a temporary 35% subs discount.
Aw, emotional support bits received. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
That's new. I was not aware of that. Alfie, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. And Alfie, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Welcome in. Oh, Treasure Train. Unlock a limited time 35% off gift subs at level 2 during this train. Oh, I remember this now. These were random. Treasure trains happen at random. That's right. So what they do now is they'll build in temporary discounts sometimes. If we reach level 2, yeah. No, I gotcha. You're still feeling, oh, Elfie, I'm sorry. Are you home or are you at the office today? You at the office again today, I assume? Fam, by the way, throat's getting a little bit rough here, so I am going to enjoy a one-shot voice drop.
Subscription confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
Ulrich, thank you so much for the renewal. We'll be seeing, where are we at now? 85 months. Thank you so much for the continued support, Ulrich. And good morning to you, too. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Next week needs to get here.
Aw, emotional support bits received. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
Alfie, thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. Oh, did that take us to level 2? Is that what we needed for that? It is. Oh, 35% off 5+ gift subs. That's the first time we've had that happen on the channel during a hype trade. How was, Ulrich, yes. How was vacation? Did you bring back lots of pictures? How long were you over, by the way? You already posted some pictures in the Discord that were stunning, so You don't see a day when you can take an annual vacation. Oh, LV. Sarge, how are you? It is good to see you. Welcome in. It was great. Yes, I know. Yeah, Japan. And yes, I have pics. I'll post a bunch later. Please do, Ulrich. I really enjoyed the last bunch when you got back the last time. I'm glad to hear you had a good time again. How long? You were over there for, what was it, 2 weeks? I'm trying to remember how long you were actually over there for. Burning through all your PTO with sick day. Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. No, oh, yeah, okay. So it was for a couple of weeks then. Awesome. Very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, my gosh. Just making sure I caught up with everybody, fam, before I go to jump screens and show you what we're working on. We're actually working on new overlays, fam, that we are going to have for the live streams very soon.
Now that's damage control. You just made someone's day.
Sarge. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Walt got one. Oh, that's awesome. So Walt got one. Ben got one. Gorgorath got one. I Need No Name got one. And Thogson got one. Sarge, thank you so much. Again, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, man. Graphics and audio suck. Uh-oh. Philly, what happened? Is it the ongoing battle with your drivers? And getting it all to work properly? That's been like nothing but a pain in your butt since the word go?
Aw, emotional support bits received. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
Holy, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I thought it was done last night. Oh, and then today there was no sound. I'm sorry, Felly. It really has been a pain in the butt for you. Although, Felly, forgive me, I do giggle to myself a little bit every time somebody comes in and says, sound and audio suck. Because I agree. It's my life, and I fight with it on a Windows basis. I can only imagine what you're going through trying to program it for another operating system. Oh, man. I thought it was done last night, and today there was no sound. So now we're just going to use fancy automated system to force rebuild Linux from scratch to a base point. Twice. Is that so you have a second one in case another one goes sideways again? I'm just curious. Or are you doing it twice just to make sure it takes? I want to make sure that I understand what you're saying properly is all. The first is for your portable drive. Gotcha. Okay. And why are you kicking Meld, sis? What did Meld do? The second is for the laptop. Oh, it happened from the portable. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha, Felly. And Kira, good morning. It's been a couple of days. Do tell. We're having a nice little just chatting session right now. So if you are in the sharing mood, Kira, we are in the listening mood. Absolutely. We're talking about everything from treasure trains to audio and video drivers and the problems associated therein, to music formats, you name it. So go for it. How has your last couple of days been, Kira? Oh, man. There we go. It keeps unsaving this black bar. It keeps unsaving this black bar from above Hardy that I keep clipping out. You mean it's not saving the box in the shape that you're setting? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so you're using the clip feature on the source and clipping it down, correct? Am I understanding the issue correctly? Because I've been there and I have a solution if that's the case. I just want to make sure that I'm understanding the situation correctly. And if that's the case, again, I will I'll happily drop you a Meld tip on how to fix that. All right. Yeah, the window black bar with the X's. Okay. All right. If it's not holding what you're doing, there's a, right at the window while you're actually doing the clipping, there's a save on there that you've got to click. So that was mistake number one. And I'm just going to go through the mistakes I made. Okay. That was mistake number one. Ooh, wait a minute. I got a chest. Hang on. Oh, I got the heart one this time. There we go, fam. Very cool. Share what you got, fam, if you got them. Well, Rick got gimme that. Elfie got the heart that I got. Sarge got the heart that I got. Oh, that's really cool. The heart is awesome. The heart is awesome. Thank you again for the hype train, fam. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy the emotes. And let me see. I'll have to find myself lunch at the risk of password request timing out. All right. Felly, we'll see you in a bit. All right, fam. We can keep right on chatting here while we do this. Let me jump out to our shout out screen here. And this is what we are looking at so far. Now, this is going to be the main game screen. Okay, there's a few things I did off camera this morning ahead of the stream. I still have colors that I need to mock up and all this so that I can get this ready to go. But what I'm going to do is I'll have a camera down in this corner. Okay, and I'm going to mock all this up today. We'll get this taken care of over here as well. So we'll have chat on the side and we'll have a little bit of a better support section. But the idea being, fam, is now with the camera moved from up here to down here, whether one of the cyber companions is on screen or I'm on screen as myself, we're taking up less room. We're going to also try a circular camera down there and see if we can make that work. If not, we'll replace it with a square one and use that for the time being until we get the other shapes still in. So thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. You saved it. All good. Is that what it was? Just that little save option? That was the first mistake I made. That's why I was like, I know what it is. Oh, man. But Ben, thank you. Thank you. We've got some things we'll dial in a little bit. Over top, what I did on Sunday, fam, for those of you that weren't here with us on Sunday, I did a series of mock-ups. And that's really all these are. It's just so I wouldn't forget elements or otherwise. Generally with mock-ups on these kinds of things, by the time I'm done, because what you picture in your mind and the practicality of the situation are sometimes two entirely different things. But this always at least gives us a start and helps me keep in mind, again, like the different colors, things like that we were going to use so that nothing gets lost along the way. Last night, the pain started up again. So I took her to the ER. They ran some tests. They gave her an IV. She's terrified of needles. We sat under the AC vent while we waited for the results. She's basically just dehydrated and constipated. Okay. I'm glad if it had to happen, Kira, I'm glad it wasn't anything super serious. Just something that had to be addressed. I'm still sorry you had to go through it, though. Parent to parent, I remember those nights. Couple of nights with kiddo where I got home just in time to take a shower and turn around and go to work. So much love, Kira. Much love. But fam, what we're going to do here is, we'll have a little bit of variation in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to quite go with the white lettering up here. I think I like, because it stays more consistent, I think I like this better. The idea being, fam, of course, is to make the screen and the character on screen, or myself if that's the case, the stars of the show, all right? And also, we can continue to have the chat up, which is actually going to be very helpful for people across multi-platforms, things like that, so they can at least see what's going on there. And then a little bit of a better support section there, too. So instead of having just one, we'll be able to have a couple over there. But I had enough real estate over here to do that. We're not going to have a ton of animation on this screen anymore. Eventually, for the backgrounds for these, I will have a very gentle animation that kind of moves from left to right, so to speak, but you'll barely notice it. Very subtle colors. It's not meant to be distracting at all. Just kind of give things a little bit more of a flow. Then, I haven't driven my car in a few days, and fun fact, if you have a hybrid and you don't drive it often enough, the battery will die. This is true. Try to get my car going. Car died after I got out of the driveway. 40 minutes later, finally get enough juice back in it to get back up the driveway. Oh my gosh. And Ferret, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in. So Kira, forgive the little bit of a giggle in my voice, but I thought you were done. I'm sorry. Is there any more? I'm hoping not. I'm hoping we didn't end up with a trifecta or something like that. Ferret, again, good to see you, love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's Sass, Ben. That's Sass. That's one of the upcoming characters in the storylines. That's going to play out on YouTube and in the game. But thank you, Ben. I'm glad you like it. That it turned out fantastic. It's just our Sass emote using the rainbow option in Twitch's automatic animations. That's all that was. And it turned out really badass. Absolutely. Shadow, how are you? Welcome in. You did miss the first part, where youngest went to urgent care yesterday morning and was told to take vitamins. Oh, I did miss that. Let me read up. Oh, I missed. Oh my gosh, it scrolled up so fast. Youngest went to her friends for a sleepover, came home and started hurting really badly from her abdomen area. Hubby took her to urgent care yesterday morning, and the nurse just said, take some vitamins. Oh man. Oh, really? Give her some daily vitamins, which so that boo. Boo. Oh my gosh. Totally boo, indeed. Indeed. Oh my gosh. That's always fun. When they I don't know. It sounded I try to reserve judgment in any situation because I'm not there and I'm not the person, but that sounds really off. I don't know if vitamins is a solution, but all right. So fam, here's where we are at right now with this, by the way. This is what we're going to be working on today again. What we're going to do part of this will be a little bit of a breath saver for yours truly, because down here on the bottom, I'm going to actually be able to show like what we're actually creating. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do here, actually, let me get these all shrunk down a bit here. Actually, let's try the easy way before we try the hard way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just shrink this down. Oops. No. All right, 55.7, 74.4, okay. Actually, I think, fam, shrinking this down like this will be the way to go. I just have to could it be that easy? Survey says yes. Very good. That makes life easier. If I wanted a holistic doctor, I would have gone to Google, and they already take daily vitamins almost every day. Yeah. You just want, Kira, yeah. It gets really frustrating when they don't look far enough into a situation. Dehydration and all that. I mean, it's a simple explanation, and then you know what to do. And that's the part that always gets me, is when situations like this come up. It's always something so simple. And if you just do it, and if you knew, because you know what to do at that point, you can take care of it. But when you're not getting the help you need, that's a whole different scenario. All right, so that'll shrink those two down to about where they need to be. We need to get that circle in there. And we're going to put that on top of the rounded rectangle layers. Now, one thing I will do, I will stay, well, actually, I could change the background on this. Okay. Let me just 6.1. That's what I needed. Okay, so about 6.2. And then instead of a solid color, we will do a gradient, and we want to grab oh, come on now. Want the teal on one side, and we're going to want the purple on the other.
Oh, saggy pineapples.
Indeed. Indeed, saggy pineapples. There we go. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The nice thing with this is that I can now spin this. This is what I ran into the other day. I'm going to move the purple a little bit more that way. This one here is just going to be purple to magenta for the most part. There we go. Now all I want to do is, oh, I've already got that purple dialed in. Perfect. And then let me look at my mock-up here real quick. All right, so we're going to take this and let me look at making these a bit more get that a little bit more pink, just so that'll pop a little bit more. Good so far. Carrie Ann is doing wonderfully, Ben. To answer your question, she's doing wonderfully. She's at school today, of course. She'll actually be home in a bit. I'm sure she'll pop in a chat when she does and say hello. But no, thank you for asking, Ben. She's doing wonderfully. Lots of work, of course, like always, but outside of that, doing very well. this color set down here, I'm going to also...
For everything we'll ever be. With every song we choose to sing, our hearts will always know where to begin. And when we dance, our hearts will soar. I never knew it could ever be this way before.
What I'm doing, fam, is I'm actually letting this writing kind of follow along. Not exact, but follow along with the gradient that's right there as well. Now, what the interesting part about all this, fam, is these boxes you see in here, as well as the circle. These are just placeholders. The reason I'm taking my time with them is because I'm setting up how I want the gradient to be. Once we get this over into Meld, I'm going to be able to just copy right over top of that, put the same gradients in and all that, but I'll let Meld handle that, because if we want to make changes on the fly or need to, it's a whole lot easier than trying to come back to a graphic editing software and dump it back into Meld. So we'll let Meld handle all of that. Nordic, how are you? How's the game design going? Very well. Nordic, very well. We'll have our next dedicated game design stream, or game dev stream, on Thursday. Started working with Tiled. Well, there's a whole new world I didn't know existed. And that's where I've been putting a lot of focus right now, is learning Tiled, learning the map system, learning how to get that back into RPG Maker and do what I want it to do. But oh yeah. How's everything going with you? Oh yeah. Well, Ben, and here's the thing, and we talked about this a little bit on stream. Meld is wonderful. It really is, especially for somebody like myself that delights in creating visuals, and those of us that have communities that love the visuals, you know, that we get to create with them. It's wonderful because you can change so much on the fly. So much is built in. And one of the most noticeable improvements is how much lighter Meld is on our computer systems. And it is. It runs much lighter. Lighter than probably any other broadcasting software I've used before. Even OBS way back in the day didn't run like this, without the plugins or otherwise. It's incredible what they've done. I'm very impressed. There's still little things that they need to pick up here and there, but they keep adding all the features in we need. Latest big feature drop was multi-track recording. That's a big deal. They're being very responsive, and they're looking at the most highly requested features first, and they're focusing there. Doesn't mean we'll get everything we want right away. Means that the most highly requested stuff will get done, though. And that's been great. Oh, yeah. Ben, it's all I've been using. I've been watching it actually now for, well, over a year. And as soon as I got my build got to the point where I could actually use it, where I didn't have to rely on certain things that OBS provided anymore, I switched. It really does simplify your life, and it's much easier software to use. And nothing against OBS, of course. I love OBS. Love OBS. It's just that it's gotten to the point now, because Meld is a more dedicated project, things are happening faster with it. They've built in all kinds of efficiencies right away. Not as many hiccups, things like that to go, and they're still in beta. But yeah, I cannot recommend it highly enough. The only problem you might run into is if you're doing a lot of advanced stuff with OBS like I was, there might be some compromises you have to make. But I will tell you that I have to make fewer and fewer compromises all the time. They're doing a wonderful job. And I don't mean to gush, I'm just that impressed. At first I was a little, once I really got into it and got used to it, wonderful stuff. Oh, Shadow, how did you get it to do that? And yeah, Suno has been fun. I wrote 12 songs on Saturday, trying to round out the playlists and all that. Oh, and fam, that's what I was going to get into a little bit earlier, too. We have 2 albums now completely done and ready to go. We'll have to do the final mastering for them and all that as far as getting them in there, but the songs are done and ready. Within a couple of days, fam, I'm not going to be playing the playlist off of Suno anymore. I'm going to be playing it right off of my own computer. The mastered versions are better. They did turn out better. Was able to get a little bit more punch out of the kicks and the toms for a more rich 80s sound. In some cases, I was able to give it a little bit of a distant cassette kind of sound. I will say this, though, okay? Just general assessment right now of the latest version of Suno. The prompts are not as effective. It's, for some reason, especially in the lyric box, it's dropping a lot of prompts again. Especially if you're trying to do duets and all that. For some reason, it's kind of gone sideways there. In terms of the quality of the results that you get, once you're able to get it to do what you want it to do, there's a massive difference between the songs I had to master that were done in version 5 and the ones that were done in version even 4.5. A lot easier to master once they were done in version 5, so. I was trying the lyrics part, and it just sang it. Oh, instead of making the sound. It seems to be, yeah, and it seems to be responding a lot more to the style box than it does to the lyrics box anymore. It'll follow basic structure in the lyrics box, but a lot of what it looks for, it's actually looking in the style box for it now. So if you want the bridge to sound a certain way or a certain verse to sound a certain way, you put it down there. It doesn't want specific instructions for every little thing anymore either. It wants to know how you want to layer the song. Where do you want to pull back? And where do you want to put more weight in? Okay. Let me get back to this box here real quick. There we go. Just needed to cool some of this down a little bit. That part up top is fine. Those there will be okay. Let's see. What else am I missing here? And when it did go right. Oh, yeah. Shadow, it's like, well, that happened live on stream. Remember the first time I got a choir to work? That became a permanent thing for Suno, by the way. Suno very much loves and recognizes choirs now. Choir prompts. As a matter of fact, now when I put choir in, I've got to try to get it to back down a bit because it gets really heavy with it, really fast. And Shadow, yeah. It's the excitement. It's like, oh my gosh, I got it to do what I wanted it to do. How did I do this? Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure. You drive into these. Ben, I'm sorry, I missed your comment earlier. Yes, albums too. Albums too. What's going to happen, and I don't mind talking about this now, fam. Okay, what's going to happen is the songs are going to be available for everybody to listen to on places like, well, we'll have the original like bass songs up on Suno, but the final mastered versions and all that will be up on YouTube. So everybody will be able to listen to them there, not behind any paywalls or anything crazy like that. You can add it to your list, whatever you want to do. Okay. What going to the website and purchasing the song does is you're basically, when you purchase the song, you'll get a digital package that has, it'll have a high quality MP3. Oh, you know what, fam? Let me hold that thought. I just looked over. I just had an alert pop up on my left side here. Ad started. All right, so we'll talk about this a little bit when we get back. Fam, I do want to go stretch my legs real quick and grab a little bit more to drink. So I'll do that while the ads are running. When we get back, we'll continue working on this, and I'll tell you exactly what I was gonna tell you about the new member benefit. All right, so hang on tight, everybody.
I saw the signs you slipped away. Each word was colder every day. I begged for truth, I reached, I stayed. But silence grew where we once played. You said go on, and so I burned. The bridge we built, the lesson learned. You made your choice, I closed that door. And I won't be coming back no more.
Looks like my timing was excellent. Ads are just finishing up. Get myself back up on camera here, fam. Get myself back up here, actually. Shadow, I'm working that out myself. There are certain things you can and cannot do depending on what you're doing. But it's mostly about just getting it in the right format and getting it uploaded. But you've got to make sure that you have something interesting for people to watch while they're watching the video too. Which is one of the things I'm going to work on live stream, actually. We're going to do some different design work, things like that. Going to design some album covers. Have some fun with it. Okay. Let's see.
And I won't be coming back no more.
We don't need to worry about that anymore. That's actually completely out of the way of the screen now. Oh, that's right. I did want to have that silhouette of her, though.
You said go, so I the light, the thread, the page I turn. I did what you asked, no looking back. Now all that's left is endless black.
Okay, that's about the right size in relation to the screen. So now I can get rid of this. Daylight skies, they fade away. Digital schemes and shadows lay. Emily writes the beat of the night. Where is my... Oh, here it is. Need my eraser.
Bathe shadows in light. Our minds will race. We'll never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow. So free. Together in this rift you see. Every step a delicate game. Not really knowing who to blame. Chaos flux, it calls our name. The future's wild, it can't be tamed. Our minds will race, we'll never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow, so free. Together in this rift you see. A rogue AI has pulled us in, and then the beautiful
Wonder if there's a better way I could be doing this.
did begin. Pixels crackle in the air we breathe. Digital hearts out on our sleeves. Our power with each passing day grows. Our minds can't help but overflow. Lost in the loops of our digital home.
I think I know what to do.
digital tone. Our minds will race, we'll never sleep, defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow, so free. Together in this rift, you see.
What we can do is drop. What I'm doing, fam, is actually creating a second rectangle that I can just drop Ari into here. And then from there, I'll just be able to erase. Oh, it actually handled it a little bit different. You return to no password prompts, and your ThinkPad is still working on upgrading from one Ubuntu release to the next. So still a bit of ways to go yet, Felly, I take it. It's what I want to do. I like to have a bunch of cool artworks to add with my songs and great album-worthy covers, but I don't know any free software. GIMP. Every time we start talking about free alternatives, GIMP gets brought up. A lot of people like GIMP. More recent Ubuntu release, but given how old the ThinkPad is, yeah, Felly, probably a good idea. I was not familiar with that, Felly. Does it work with layers and all that? Pretty much like a Photoshop and all that would? Or Affinity like we're using right now? Excuse me just a second here, fam. This takes a little extra concentration. And then we're going to really bring the opacity back on this. Looks like 5 is going to be about the sweet spot for that. So, yep, and also, yep. It started unseating GIMP when GIMP was struggling to migrate off GTK2 to K3. Oh, since Krita uses Qt. Oh, all right. Well, Shadow, if you're looking for a place to start, Thank you for that, Felly. I appreciate that. And Felly, I meant to ask you, all the songs and all that to your satisfaction? Graphics and otherwise? On repeat. Nice. Okay, let's work on these gradients just a little bit. Because all we really want to do make those a little bit more purple, and honestly, make the purples just a touch more pink. So in other words, we're going for the same gradient that we used on the Just Chatting screen, which is that one right there. But of course, doing it in different ways, so to speak. Harry Ann Love, how are you? It is good to see you. Welcome in. Are you done with your day, love? Okay, so we have our camera. What I'm concerned about is all of this extra, like down here, we're under next to now creating. That extra space there doesn't matter, fam, because that's where we'll put whatever we're working on for the day. No sweat. For this up here, though, I'm wondering if there's a little
Oh, that's very nice.
something we should have up here. Actually, if I cool the gradient down a little bit so it kind of blends into the back, that actually really works. And I was not expecting that. It is a flexible font, but sometimes it really surprises me what it's capable of. We will cool some of this down, though. Because just by cooling that down, we already get right pretty much to the purple we're looking for. And that'll take care of that. And then with this, I just have to, again, adjust the gradient. So just done with school. Oh, surprise meeting. My not favorite kind of meeting, surprise meetings. And KA is on a 40 stream streak right now. Very nice. Very nice. Are you still, Shadow, are you still at the dentist right now? I'm sorry. If that's the case. All right, let me cool some of this gradient down over here. That's already in a good spot. This one I need. Oh, you know what I could do? We can go this way. Let me move this over a little bit. Oh, just more bored and tired? No, I hear ya. Oh, comma, nice. I will actually have a message for you or an answer for you tonight. I'm waiting on an email back from the other host we were using, and that'll determine it. I shot him an email over on Saturday. I sent a follow-up email yesterday. They sent me one back and said, hang on, let's see if we can accommodate this for you. So we'll see. I told him it wasn't a big deal if they couldn't. I just needed to know that we had a number of friends helping us out with various servers, and if it wasn't possible, it really wasn't a big deal, but they're trying to go the extra mile for us, so I'll let them. You know, I mean, if they want to, very much appreciated, so. But yeah, that's all I'm waiting for, Kaba. I'm just waiting for a word back from them. Shadow, you're not a morning person? I am. Well, now I am. That's all KA is doing, though. I mean, not that I ever really slept in heavy anyway. Usually I would be up by 8, maybe 9 if it was a really late night or something like that. But now, no. Now I'm up by 6. 7 is generally sleeping in. 8 is a glorious morning. And that's how it works. That's how it works. 3 more release upgrades after this one. Nice, Felly. Good luck with all of that. Good luck with all of that. Let's see, how are we doing? Oh, we're doing great time-wise right now. Okay. Well, and to be fair, let's see if I can get a little bit more purple out of this, actually. And then slide this a little bit more. Perfect. Just a little bit off, but not anything too significant. Yeah, I'm going to try to do the same thing here, actually. Oh, I see what I did. I got the gradient in a little bit of a different spot. I actually think I like it that way better. You know, now that I'm looking at this, let me see. Just had a random idea, and I want to see if I can make this work properly. Just like we did with that purple and magenta for this screen, I want to see if I can do the same with this cyan. And just maybe cool those colors down a little bit. Like that. And then flip it. That's what I'd like to see. There we go. Comma. I am this body has determined it can live off 5 hours of sleep, and you're going to wake up now kind of person. Comma, yes. I've had a few mornings like that recently where that's gone on. I wake up and it's like, oh, it's 4:30. This is way too early. But my body's like, nope, you're not going back to sleep. I'm like, well, I guess it's going to be an extra productive day then. At least when you get up early, you're up before a lot of other people are. And it can be extra productive time. So I'm down for that. I'm not sure I'm down to be randomly waking up at 4:30 a.m., but hey, it happens. Botsky, how are you? It is good to see you, love. Welcome in. How do you get Meld to not record itself? You've got to go up into the settings. Are you trying to use the, let me actually get up to the full screen here, fam. Felly, are you trying to use the vertical canvas? And follow-up question, do you need the vertical canvas? No, regular canvas, okay. So make sure that the vertical canvas is not enabled first of all. When I first installed Meld, the auto record did not turn on until I tried to use the vertical canvas. So make sure that is off. And then second off, go right into the settings. I don't know, I can't look at it right now myself, but it is right in the settings. There's an option in there to not record. If I find it, Felly, I'll let you know. I can't, of course, do it right now, but doing good. Cats are driving me crazy, and I'm excited for the end of the month. I am too. We're actually not going to be streaming that Friday. I'm going to take that Friday off. Halloween is Carrie Ann's favorite holiday, so It's a big deal around here. We already got most of the decorations up. Got to get a little bit more up yet. Got to get the orange and black lights put into the, or orange and purple lights, excuse me, put into the bushes. Get the ghost dancing all over our house. Carrie Ann has a light for that. It's really cool. Morning, too. The last 3 days I've worked, 9 to 6s. Ouch. Long weekend for many reasons. But that, yeah, that's yeah. Because that's beyond a full day. For sure. Oh my gosh. And sis, I saw your message too. You and me both. Brain says do all the things. Yep. Yep, exactly. What I actually do now is I actually sit down. The first thing I do when I sit down at the desk in the morning is have a very quick, and when I say very quick, I mean like 5 minutes, very quick meeting with AI, just as a reminder of all the things I was supposed to get on that day, what my priorities were and all that. Sets the whole day right. That way I get focused on the tasks I should right away. The other stuff gets set aside until that task gets done. Autobots is retiring at the end of the month. So what's next for our beloved Autobots then? Are they happy? I would imagine they are. At least I would hope so. All right. Oh, that's right. I was trying to work out this, because this was too bright on the ends and not bright enough in the middle. The problem with this, of course, is that the sliders and the drop downs and everything I need to match up the color are all in the way. We'll try this again. We'll make this purple glow just a little bit more. And then once again, we'll go more subtle over here. Actually, by the time we get over here, let's see if I did a thing here, fam. Oh, yeah. Oh, that works. Fam, what do you think? It wants the rest, let it rest. Yes, oh, indeed. Are you going to release any of your YouTube channels? No. The YouTube, you mean the radio shows, Rico? That's November. The full radio station, it's 24/7, that's a little ways off yet. We ran into a couple of unforeseen technical snafus. Basically, I thought I had the parts for the third computer. I do not right now. Not to make it effective anyway. Oh, sorry, fam, I dropped something. He's happy to be leaving. He'll be starting similar work in a different city with less drama. Nice. Then that gets a second round of applause. Bosky, please tell them I said congratulations. Please. As long as he's happier, that's what matters. And hooray for less drama. Oh, yes. Oh, indeed. I will always say that. All right. So the one thing here that I'm going to need to do a little bit differently, I've got to change this box around. Now that I have this up top. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. Let's see if I can use my usual trick here. And just try to give this a little bit of an extra layer of cool.
I'm almost impressed.
Thank you. I'm glad you are. The way this whole thing is flowing together, though, this last one here, is it the same purple? It is. Okay. And then for this one, this one had an extra. Oh, I remember why. Okay. Let's see if I can adjust that just a little bit more. There we go. So fam, what I've basically done here is set this up so that, because this is a screen you're going to be looking at a lot. Now, the one thing I'm still not 100% sold of is creative free flow all the way across the top like that. I really love how those colors blend, though. I'm just wondering if I should maybe condense that a little bit and just keep the Damage Industries logo. Nah. No, that's good as it is. I'm just wondering if there's something we could do to make it a little bit less bold. Oh, wait a minute. just to help this blend out a bit more. There we go. Let me take a look here real quick. Hey, Jamie, Dave, how are you? It is good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope your day is going good so far. Almost finished with our game and art screen. Very, very close. Very, very close. As a matter of fact, let me save this where it's at right now. Oh, yeah. And you should be able to see it just enough of Aria in the corner there, which is fine. That should all work just fine. So we should be in a good spot. It's been a busy one, Dave, I bet. And Dave doing really, really good. Doing really good. Very excited. Ams, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But Dave, yeah. It's so far, this is turning out fantastic. This is all, again, fam, for those of you that aren't aware of exactly what we're working on, these are the new live stream overlays that we're going to actually be installing in just a couple of weeks. I'm going to be taking the very first week of November off. We're going to be installing another layer to the live streams. This is just like what I did in August, fam. As promised, I'm going to do this once a quarter now. But I'm going to layer in more. We're going to get more of the alerts going. We're going to be redoing a lot of the website. We'll get the new member benefits in. There's another round of those. Now, fam, by the way, along those lines, usually our member game night is usually the first Friday of the month. In November, it will be the second Friday, because the first Friday I will be working on that install. So the big week when we come back, that's when we'll do our next member night. We'll get together. We can play some golf with your friends. We are going to be switching off of the Friday night streams. I'll let you know what we're going to do with that stream slot later. But in the meantime, what I'd like to do for the Friday nights is use that as an opportunity for us to be able to get together from time to time, whether it's official with the members. Maybe every once in a while, we'll just get a wild hair and want to play something together. That'll be our opportunity to do that. Might already be mixing. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. And I don't know, sis, I think you heard, but I got Riding the Wave done this morning. So that album is all done. The next album that I'd probably attack is going to end up being, there's 2 songs that I have done for the game. And I want to do those next. And then I'll get Dick's Big Swing done. And again, fam, this is all being done in preparation for that week I'm going to take off. That way I'll have all of this heavy lifting done, assets done and all that. And then I could actually just attack the task itself. There's a lot of work that I'm going to have just for the radio station alone with the music launch and all that. There's a lot of heavy work I've got to do just with that between the website, YouTube, and Sudo. I got to take care of all 3 basically at the same time. Now, going forward, it won't be this difficult. For this round, we're releasing 30 to 40 songs fairly close to the same time. So there's been a lot more heavy lifting here than I would usually have to do. Going forward, what we'll do is we'll get an album finished. And once the album is finished, then we can do the whole process with the whole thing. And that album will get a special launch. Is how we'll be able to do it. There's always going to be something fun to celebrate coming up, so. Yes, Felly. Yes. And, Felly, you were gone when I was... Oh, fam, this is what I was going to get back into. I'm sorry. Here's what's going to happen with the music. With certain exceptions, okay? And I'll tell you the exceptions first. The exceptions are any songs we release that we also plan to use other places. Okay, it might be a current song theme show that we can't just let somebody have the rights to. It might be something we're going to use for the game or something like that. In those cases, those songs won't be available for sale. All right. However, everything else will be, including the entire album. So it'll be a kind of thing where you can buy a song for basically $1, or you can buy the whole album for like $5. But the cool thing that goes along with this is that when you buy the song, you're going to get a very high quality WAV file. You're going to get a very high quality MP3 file, and the rights to be able to use it wherever you'd like, including commercial projects. And that's how that will work. Okay. Again, only songs that are labeled otherwise that will not apply to. To listen to the music, again, you'll be able to go to YouTube or anywhere, but if you want to purchase it and have, again, the higher quality like waves and MP3s, you can have that and have the rights to, again, be able to use it wherever you want to. So if you want to run it in the background of live streams, if you want to be able to use it in YouTube vids, if you want to drop it in a game or something like that, thank you for purchasing a song from us. I really appreciate that. There you go. We're going to keep it really simple for creators. I'm so tired of copyright issues being so complicated. But yes, Felly, that'll be right on the website. Now the good part, oh, Felly, I was gonna, you know what? I was gonna hold off. I won't. Felly, in terms of being able to buy the albums, and I appreciate you using that phrase, you won't have to. And neither will any member on the website that is at the $10 level and above. So basically middle management material and above, fam. Any songs we release, as long as you continue to be a member, you'll be able to just go in and download them. We'll have a member store for it. You can go in and get the free version. Now, if that wasn't enough, we are also going to have a special member-only versions that everybody at the intern initiative and above will be able to download. They're like B-sides, but we'll have different versions of those as well available to you. So if you're at, basically, if you're, again, at middle management material or above on the website, the library will be there available for you, including rights to the songs that are available. So, Felly, forgive me, but you don't have to buy squat at the level you're at, because you're already at executive glitch level, so you're good to go. You're good to go. But that's, fam, that's how we're gonna run it. Okay? Again, if you're not at those levels and there's a song that comes along that you'd like to purchase to either have or be able to use somewhere, it'll cost you $1. That's it. That's it. If you want to, Felly, you can do that too. You can do that too. Or if you wanted, and I thought of this as well, like what if a member wanted to buy a song for somebody else to be able to use and let it go to them? You could do that too. Absolutely. So what'll happen, Felly, is that you'll have, we'll have an internal store for the members, and that's members only, and that's where all those goodies will be. And then the external part of the store, which everybody has access to, not hard to find, but we'll have the regular for purchase songs in there. Again, if somebody wanted to gift it or something like that too, you could do that. But thank you, Felly. I appreciate it. But options, there will absolutely be options. And the only songs we release as part of the albums that won't be available for use in projects and all that, again, that is all just going to be, we'll keep those separated because we'll be using those for the game and all that. So for example, the Emery's theme song that's going to be launching on the upcoming Ride the Wave album, that one will not be available for purchase because that's going to end up getting used in the game. There's a few songs like that that'll come up along the way, but we'll have them clearly labeled and you won't be able to purchase them anyway at that point. So All right. How are we doing time-wise on the ads? We're doing good. Okay. So we have a section for support. We have a section for chat. We have a now creating section. I think this one is ready. Certainly looks like it is. Okay. So I can get rid of this. No, do not save those changes. So fam, here is our opening screen. There is our art and gaming screen. Here's our just chatting screen so far. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. So it kind of flows like this and slowly settles in as we go. One of the things I'm going to have to determine again, fam, is the various layers, because what happens is Meld has an absolutely beautiful slide transition already built in. There's a reason why so many creators use it. It really is fantastic. And it's actually easier on the eyes because the elements just slide around the screen so you can follow where everything went. And we'll do the same thing here. What I'll be able to do is take these, put them right into Meld, start to build out the Meld scenes, and anything that I still need the graphics background that I did, and I will, by the way, that's why I'm doing it this way, so everything blends nicely. I will take those elements out. I could just go in here and take the layers out that I don't need, drop it in from there. Really simple. The reason why I will try to mimic in Meld as much as I can is because anything we do in Meld, and this is one of the biggest advantages of that software, you can swap it out on the fly. Glow effects, you name it. If you're one of those types that likes to mess around with their look, but not destroy everything, but give yourself kind of a revamped look from time to time, Meld is great for that. It really is. I'm using Meld's chat widget. I'm using Meld. And it dumps all the YouTube, Twitch, everything together. All you have to do is be signed into your services when you sign in. And it takes care of the rest. Okay. Here we go. Our next scene we need to do is Be Right Back. And I'm going to actually use this scene as a template for that. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to also reopen. Opening screen just so I don't lose. Oh, I hate it when I do that. There we go. Okay. Then I'm missing something on how to get it set up. It says all you have to do is be signed into all of the services you want that widget to pick up on. And then go for it. That's it. It should automatically sign into them all for you. If it needs you to sign in or do something different, it'll pop right up in the chat window and let you know. But it does it automatically. I did it once and I was all set. Ah, there's our BRB. Okay. So what I want to do with this one is we've already got this on this side. Let me make sure. Okay. This one I think we went a little bit cooler with the colors. So I'm going to just drop that right in here. Why is it not dropping that image in? This should not be rocket science. Okay. One more time with feeling. And tell me why something as simple as dropping a layer in should be that difficult. Okay. There we go. This is mainly just for color references, things like that. Okay. I feel like my microphone is actually pushing me backwards right now. Oh, just makes sense, Felly. Do it while you gotta wait. I do that all the time, especially when we're doing Suno stuff and all that. That's why I got in the habit of doing more art while we're writing music now. Gives us something to do while we're listening and all that. But that's part of what I'm actually building out here is we're going to build out a special music listening screen and all that. I don't know if we'll get it to it today. Probably tomorrow, but oh yeah. Okay. Oh, and fam, we have ads coming up. So fam, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do, well, of course, what we always do. I'm going to go ahead, run the ads. The ads will run for 3 minutes. We do that once per hour here just so we can get them done and out of the way. And I take it as an opportunity to step away, stretch my legs, grab a little bit of something to drink. And fam, when we get back, we're going to see if we can knock out the Be Right Back screen next. Everybody, please don't go away.
The rain-soaked streets
All right, fam. We are back. Thank you for your patience. Let me go ahead and get myself right back up on screen here. There we go, fam. Hi. I am actually now sitting damage instead of standing damage. After standing for 2 hours, my legs said they were done. All right. So, fam, the next thing we are working on now is our BRB screen. And this is going to be a fun one. This is actually what is going to take the place of the credits that we used to have always scrolling across the top of the screen. What I want to do, fam, is I actually want to get rid of that. And I want to have it scroll. It'll actually take the place of the chat right at the beginning of each stream, right at the end of each stream. So when we jump out to that just chatting screen at the end, I'm going to have it set up where it'll scroll there, but it'll also scroll in the BRB screen. And part of the reason I'm going to change this format up is one of the new benefits that's available at Executive Glitching Up, as you saw me doing on camera, and there's going to be more that are going to be done, is we have name designs now. But also, for everybody at Intern Initiative Tier and Up who gets credits, you are also going to get a new design as well, which means that instead of having you scroll across horizontal, we need to now have it scroll up vertical, just like credits, because we're going to do some fun things with all of your names. You all are going to get the opportunity to choose the colors. One of the questions on the new forms I'm going to be sending out to everybody is what are your favorite colors? We're going to base a lot on that. Again, fam, it's yours. It's yours. So the designs, colors, and all that, absolutely. If you're an Executive Glitch Tier and up, again, you're going to actually get a custom art name that I will do for you. But everybody will have a standard design and they can choose their colors outside of those top two levels. So oh, Power Wash too. That's right. That's right. All right. So what I want to do is on one side of this screen, and I left these colors here just as reminders again. And I do think we're going to lean a little bit more toward, oh, you know what I didn't do on the other screen though? One small thing. Let me fix that first. Sorry, fam. Got a little bit ahead of myself. I have to change the gradient down here. I forgot to do that. And when I do it, fam, you'll understand why this was such an important little step. Oh, I had accidentally chosen the wrong tool. Okay. Here we go. Well, that's kind of a cool look now, isn't it? Not what we're going for. Not what we're going to stick with either. All right, now let's just make these a little bit darker. Oh, I didn't mean to be on the color wheel. There we go.
And then the beautiful chaos did begin. Pixels crackle in the air we breathe.
We'll give it just a little bit of lightness down on there.
Out on our sleeves. Our power with each passing day.
Same thing with this one. We're going to take it down to almost
Minds can't help but
flat.
overflow.
Almost.
Lost in the loops of our digital home. Happy to write its digital tone. Our minds will race. We'll never sleep. Defending where corruption
And then what it does is it makes it
so free.
glow just a little bit.
Together in this rift you see.
About 3 notches in, I'm thinking. And for this one, where do we put this one at? Oh, that one was all the way up at 7. But that doesn't glow as much, so. There we go, fam. But see how that gives it just a little bit of a extra glow when you pull the background all the way across? So all I did was use the same purple I used over here, that darker purple, put it over here, put the green on that side of the gradient, on the other side of the screen, basically, and then took them all the way down to black and brought it back up anywhere from, well, the green only had to come up 3, which makes sense because it's a lighter color. So we brought the green up about 3 notches and the purple up about 7. You have a present for me. Ooh, love. I'll be very excited to see what it is. Though I can probably get away with changing the directories into links when it stops. Oh, for your password. Oh, maybe. So can you buy a unicorn theme song? Rico, something I am working on. Something I am working on, okay, is if somebody wants a song on a particular theme or something like that, how do we arrange for me to write and produce that for you? If it's not already built into like a membership level, like what Felly did and all that. So we'll see. We'll see. Can arrangements be made? Oh, sure. I think it would be really great if I could just start writing songs on request that you could take back and use wherever. And if it's something where the individual wants full rights to the song, we can work that out too.
Daylight skies, they fade away.
Unicorn Power Ballet. Why not? Why not?
In shadows lay. Emily rides the beat of the night.
Oh, Power Wash Simulator isn't on Mac. Could be they'll come up with a Mac version later. I don't know. By the way, fam, song that is playing right now is it's the new theme song for the video game. At least chapter 1. I plan to rewrite the song into different styles. Speaking of which, depending on what chapter we're in and how it's going to be, so like we'll have a little bit more of a grunge feel when we get to chapter 2, which is Radlands. Chapter 5 is Neon District, and that's, of course, Stanton's district. You'll be meeting Stanton and Granny at that point, so we'll see you. Okay, let me save that. And I'll get back to our BRB screen here. Now, fam, one of the reasons I wanted to use this screen as a template let me get that off of there, is this is already formatted and sized for vertical video, which is what we want to have done. So we're going to have vertical video here, and we'll have credits over here. And because Aria is already sized to where I'd like the credits to be, that'll be perfect. Okay, there we go. Am I going to get my present? Do you want me to, wait a minute, do you want me to come down and get it right now? Is this something you want me to show? If you want me to show, I'll come down and get it right now. I know you wouldn't ask me to step away from the stream if it wasn't a good one, so. No, love, ad break just happened. Ads just happened about 15 minutes ago. Don't step away? Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, love. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make actually Aria disappear for the moment. We're just going to duplicate this because that's already sized properly in terms of height. Ooh, thank you, love. Fam, for those of you able to look at the screen, this is why KA wanted to show me what was going on. She brought me home Tajin pineapple rings. They're already pre-seasoned with Tajin and everything. And those of you that, by the way, are not familiar with what Tajin is, you really should. It is a somewhat inexpensive, very delectable spice mixture that you just cannot live without in your life. I don't put it on everything like some people do, but I will tell you I put it on quite a bit. Especially stuff like pineapple, it's perfect. Spicy, chili flavored, oh yeah, so good. Chili, lime is in it, oh yeah, oh yeah. But yes, with Tajin, indeed. Tajin twist? What's in that one? Oh, awesome on watermelon too, really? Let me take care of that music real quick, fam. Hang on one second. That's always my indicator that we are at the end of our playlist. This time around, I'm going to pick back up at Stanton Sessions. There we go. Yeah, say it with me. Jarritos. Tahine. That's how it's pronounced. The J is an H sound. There we go. Sweet heat. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Yes, comment was in the reference to a meme. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a online personality that does it. And pronounces the J, by the way. Your nickname used to be Sweet Heat? How funny, Rico. That used to be my adult dancer name. Yes. Yes. My days of being a dancer were short-lived. You know what happened? People kept sticking dollar bills in my G-string for me to put it back on. Oh my gosh. Here, let me get back out to the full screen here too, fam. We'll get right back into it. Oh, and fruit. Okay. That's a bad sight when people throw your clothes back at you. Yeah. Ferret, you never heard me make that joke? And Ferret, by the way, I don't care if you sit in chat and pick on tahine. Everybody is welcome to their opinion here. It is not for everybody, but oh my gosh, so many people tried to get me to try it the first time I did. Oh, am I glad I did. House sitting up. Oh, a 15-year-old cousin. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, Ferret. Gotcha. Felly, corn cut off the cob, mayo, lime, tahine. I think some. I'm gonna have to really practice saying it that way. By the way, I think. Let me see. I think some milk. Can't remember that one directly. And then a cup trying to overflow with everything. Really? Mayo, lime, interesting. I'll have to look that up, Felly. Elotes in a cup. I need to look that up. Interesting. Elote. All right. I am, for the rest of the stream, which goes on for another, well, at least 44 minutes, I am putting a moratorium on any words that I cannot pronounce. That's enough now. Stop it. You've all had your fun. All your H's pronounced like J's, and J's pronounced like silent Q's. All right, and Z's that are pronounced like R's. Enough. But elotes, yes. Oh, indeed. No, I'm only, sis, I'm kidding. Wait, come back. It was a joke. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. All right. So what I'm going to do, fam, let me, this is going to be a relatively easy one to get set up. I want to see if I can actually get this right to the actual dead center.
When the silence tries to break you down, I'll lift you higher, turn it all around. We'll rise as one.
Interesting that it won't help me find dead center here.
Together we'll never be the same.
Okay.
Look around you, we're glowing bright. Together we rise into the night. Hands in the air, it's plain
Is there a...
we chose our own
Oh, that's why. It was because of that other background. I'm going to have to fix that. I'll take care of that in a second. It was trying to line up with that oversized background, fam. All right, so maybe I just have to do this a little bit differently.
I found your spark in the static haze. You lit the night in
Let's get that out of the way.
every formula turns
There we go.
into fire.
That can actually work. I know that this isn't dead center, but it's really not going to be able to be because we got to have the videos over here. That has to be in a certain format. That gives us a little bit more room over here. Oh, but I have to. Oh, shoot. That's right. We were going to condense this whole thing.
Equations break when you're in the room. Your laughter bends all the rules of truth.
Okay, 1080 by 1920, but... Oh, I see what's going on. All right, look at my mock-up again here. at that, and I should be able to straight up center that. Perfect. Pretty much what I ended up doing, Felly. Just got to take it, get it out of the way sometimes. All right, let's duplicate that. Take that bottom one, bring it down here. Get a different message in. There we go. Trying to remember if did I use any, I did, okay. Thought I had put a period on the end of that. Let's see.
One frozen day, I took a chance and asked if you would like to dance. You took those words and looked at me, then took my hand and said, let's see. I love you with everything I am. I love you for everything you are. I love you for everything we'll see. I love you for everything we'll ever be. And then one day you took my hand and asked if I would wear a band. I knew right then we'd never part.
Getting it figured out, fam.
You took my heart. With everything I am, I love you. For everything you are, I love you. For everything we'll see, I love you. For everything we'll ever be.
So we'll have, let me make sure I've got these sized right too.
With every song
615.
we choose to sing.
Okay, we want to bring that up to 615 as well.
Nowhere to begin, and when we dance, our hearts will soar.
Actually, we can probably go a little bit farther with that. Oh, trying to grab too much at once. And let's make absolute sure. Okay. There it is. Oh, you know what I could do? Because I've got so much more real estate than when we worked with the mock-up. Okay. So and this way we don't have to make the video super tiny or anything like that either. Okay, let's see. 748.1. $53.7, 69.2. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Okay, now that those two are set, I should be able to set the rest of this up. I just have to That's actually looking really nice. Shadow, welcome home. Oh no, Felly, what happened? Why do they have to make it harder to merge libraries together? I don't know. Time to relax and not do shit for the rest of the day. Yes. And Shadow, it sounds like you've earned that privilege. Let me see. There was one other thing that I wanted to have on here. What's going on? So, Felly, what's the difference between the two? Mind giving me a quick education? Between a lib, I don't know, I assume it's short for library, but lib32 and lib32 and then just a library. All right. So we need, I feel like there's something I was missing from the background though. Oh yeah. That's right. Let's get this into another font though. Probably Roboto, as it's a personal favorite. Not this time though. Now let's turn the font down a little bit. I think that's what I was looking for. Let's see if I did anything special. Nope, nothing super special there. Okay. Let me see if I can do this without shrinking it down too far. This will be a separate word art. Okay. On a 64-bit system, LibRlib64 is the native bit libraries, while Lib32 has the 32-bit version. So just like you see pretty much everything else everywhere else that. On a 64-bit system, LibRlib64 has the native bit libraries, while Lib32. Okay, wait a minute. No, I read that one already. Some distros like Ubuntu use different naming scheme to avoid using Lib32 when handling 32-bit libraries, though. Oh, you got a liquid death. Nice. There you go. Garlic, please, love. Garlic, please. Though corporate distros might actually be the exception instead of the norm. If Arch's package build system is any indication. And garlic is wonderful, Felly. Yes, it is. Oh, absolutely. Especially when you're talking about shrimp. Even more so. Even more so. right, let's see if I can.
The signs you slipped away. Each word was colder every day.
Nope, that's actually going to be good. Okay. Had to stop and think about what I was doing here for just a second, fam.
But silence grew where we once played. You said go on, and so I burned. The bridge we built, the lesson.
Fam, do you think this is too much negative space in here? Or are we good? I think we're good.
Made your choice, I closed that door.
Because what I'll do is I'll
And I won't
bring more of the purple in on this side over here. Let me see. Did I do... okay, the stroke was... oh, this was a solid stroke on this one. That's right. This was one of the ones I wanted to fix. Was that in the middle? It was in the middle. Okay. Which is fine. I had wanted to replace this with a, oops, not a gradient overlay though. Gradient outline. Okay, and then I need, because this one will allow me to control the angle and all that.
I held you close while you withdrew. Still try to see the best in you. But venom hides behind a friend.
And in this case, I think I want it to go
And kindness
gray.
shattered in the end. You said go, and so I burned. The bridge we built, the
Now I need to eliminate the stroke up there.
you made your choice, so close that door.
Oh, even though I made it the same size, it handles that border differently. Okay. So I will need to fix that. Not world ending.
You said go, so I burned.
No, I like having that down at that angle like that. So we're going to just keep that right like that. There we go. That should help a little bit there too. Let's see. Should we? There we go. There we go. Make that corner just a touch more magenta. Because that purple was just blending way too much. Now I'm going to do the same thing up here with the green. Just reverse that gradient. Let me see here real quick. 12.8. That was the big thing I needed. So we will do an outline. Keep it centered. We'll do a gradient again. That's right, 12.1.
Our power with each passing day grows. Our minds can't help but overflow. Lost in
Okay, let me see if I can capture this gray.
happy to write its digital tone. Our minds will race, will never sleep, defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow, so free. Together in this rift you see, you see, you see.
Okay. So we have our spot for here and our spot for there. So on the left-hand side is where we'll have All the credits playing. Nice. Okay. Now I think I want to grab. Actually, you know what? No, we'll use this right here. That's going to be a good font for that. And then we'll be able to have the, if I can make it work properly, have the names just be able to scroll up from there. And because we have a bigger space, okay, try this one more time. Rescale it for me so I can grab that nicely. There we go. And I'm just using Fellies as the example, fam. But the idea being that we can have the credit scrolling. And now for both the, and by the way, fam, even the standard nameplates that we're going to be doing at tier 3 and up are bigger and nicer looking than they were before. But whether it's one of those or whether it's the custom art, because now we have plenty of room vertically, they'll be able to jump right in there and scroll up. Let me catch up here a little bit real quick because there's been a lot of chat going on. Oh, and ads are about to start too. I'm glad I looked over. All right, let me snooze this. And I'm gonna get back up to the full screen here for right now, fam. Let me get up here. I'm going to scroll up here just a little bit. Love Liquid Death. It tastes better when stuck in the fridge after a purchase because, oh, colder it gets the flavor enhances. I've never tried Liquid Death. Never. The last time I tried anything caffeine related with the word death in it, it was Death Wish coffee. And wow, was I regretting my life decisions at that point. I like caffeine, but no. That was tricky. Oh, and there was a tea one, blueberry buzzsaw. Buzzsaw, not buzzsaw. Actually tastes like root beer and a Dr. Pepper, but it's just fizzy water. Really? Okay, I was a bit overeager anyway from my current lookups. Library folders aren't merging unless you built everything with a specific naming scheme. Holy cow. All right, love, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. Which might be at the end anyway. Okay. Felly, I was just reading through all your comments to let you know. Death Wish is your everyday coffee? Oh my gosh. Well, here's, Alfie, my own fault. Okay? Like the first time I had Death Wish, I had a pot of it. Which at the time, I was quite frankly drinking generally like maybe half to 3/4 of a pot, if I'm being honest at that point. But because it's what I was used to drinking, I made myself a pot and went to town. I did not know how much more caffeine is in Death Wish. I knew there was more. I didn't realize how much more. Have you ever been able to hear the color blue before, fam? I did on that day. Absolutely. I like Death Wish coffee in espresso cups. That's what I usually go for. It is good. It's delicious coffee. In terms of quality of the coffee, it's fantastic. But oh my gosh, getting run over by caffeine like that? Black Rifle Coffee. Is that more of a local coffee company, or do they specialize in something? Or, fam, by the way, we are on a 3-minute timer to the ad, so I need to look up and see who we are going to rate into. Those of you watching on YouTube, by the way, I am going to take this opportunity to say goodbye to you right now, as you are not going to be rating with us on Twitch. Fam, we will be back tomorrow working on our overlays some more, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern right here on this YouTube channel. So again, to all of our friends and family on YouTube, much love. We will see you